Okay, I believe we're live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to our sleepy streams. Okay, cool. I can hear people. I can see chat. And I can make sure I'm not going to fall asleep. Let me just get a little comfy. Yes, Jeff did not get locked out this time. Jeff has been sleeping though, so this is very appropriate. I've been sleeping a lot lately. Let's see. Okay, I'll just leave that there. And yes, it is very. I am a bit tired, and it is very fitting. So both Wednesday and today, I was quite wiped out. Let me go ahead and switch over. Not even wiped out, just like sleeping a lot. Let me see. Hey, and we're live. What's going on, everybody? How's that look? Does it get everything? Okay. Welcome to VKH Live. I'm your host, Jeff DeWitt. This is my iTunes Apple Music screen. These are all the Yeti mini albums I listen to or have listened to. Welcome to our Sleepy Sheepy listening party, part one for Yeti. I am bundled up in, I guess, a sleeping bag. It is very cold over here for our temperature. So a lot of us have been inside keeping warm. I'm bundled up because we can't handle anything below 70, quite frankly, much less below 60. Down here in Florida, and as a result, the heater on, everybody being warm, we're all very sleepy at the moment where I'm at. So I don't think I'm getting sick, Kimiko. I literally was sleeping for a lot of today because I was up very late last night. I was on a I was out doing at a networking event that ran late, and then I had a bunch of stuff I wanted to do before I went to bed, and I kind of went on a bender, and then I was up way late, and so then I slept in today, and then woke up and had articles to do, and there's a ton of news, and then I got tired again after that because I'm a sleepy sheepy, and so then I went back to sleep until like 20 minutes ago, 25, 30 minutes ago. So, but thank God for alarms and things like that. But yeah, so this is a very appropriate stream for tonight. So for those of you who don't understand what's going on, so this is going to be a listening party stream for Yeti, for these boys. This music. So Yeti, we did a stream on them. If you want to check that out, it's on our channel in our YouTube or in our VKH Live playlist. Yeti is a very lovely soft rock visual kei band, or was started by the former vocalist of Eichel, and they have just been making consistently for years and years and years. Like this one was in 2013, so I think this was their first one, right? No, this was since 2013, so like over 5 years they've just been making this nice chill, jazzy, relaxing music. So they most recently put out in December their latest mini album, Uchuujin, and we're going to be listening to that together. So there's a link in the description to an article up on VKH that has all of their like all of the links for where you could possibly get Uchuujin digitally. I guess it's a little too late physically unless you're watching this on replay, in which case pause it, order it from CD Japan, and then wait, I guess, and unpause it. Yeah, so they're very, very, very lovely, and so this was definitely requested, or I could just tell it was requested, and then I asked, and I confirmed, asked in Discord. We have a Discord, by the way. You should join our Discord. So yeah. So the way I'm going to do this is you'll be able to see on screen up here where I'm playing at, but I'm going to pause in between each track. But I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, play, and hit play. So you're going to be able to see me playing what I'm playing and listen along. But then you will just need to listen along offline because due to YouTube copyright rules, which I hope I didn't, I hope I fully explained this just now. I hope what I said made sense, but due to YouTube copyright rules, out of respect to the artist, etc., we don't play the actual music itself on stream, but I will be reacting on stream, and it's not that much of a hassle. And just go support the artist, okay? All right. Yeah, so yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So this is Uchuujin. I'm all bundled up. I'm all cozy. I don't know if I should try and like stay drowsy or wake up because we have a Grimoire sleepy stream after this. I'm trying to figure out if I can make it drowsily through all that, so we'll see. But yeah, we will let's go ahead and get started. So first track is Rikai Funo, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, this is pretty already. A little ambient stuff going on here. Let me just paranoidly check that the music isn't coming through. Wait a minute, is it coming through? No, that's just my mic being retarded. Okay. Okay. It's already really nice and chill. I like it. I like the plucking guitars. Oh, that's catchy. They're very wholesomely indie too. That's what I also like about them. Is it's one of those bands that's like they touch on a lot of notes that as Westerners we would associate with indie bands. Like if you watch their PVs or just hear their music, it's very it's like equal parts indie and chill and relaxing. This is the first time here. It's gonna happen tonight. First time I pass out on stream. I think it first time, right? I haven't done that yet. I hear that's a rite of passage. I like these, like, is it almost like bubbly music in the background? It's oh, I just saw Gula called me weak for not being able to stand the cold. Well, One, I'm pretty sure if I moved to New York and just suffered through it for 6 weeks, my genetics would kick in for me. My European ancestry would reset. But two, I can't. Two, it's because you are weak when it comes to humidity in the summer. I bet. I'm willing to bet, Miss New Jersey, because I know a lot of New Jerseyans down in my area that come down here for college, and they're not happy in the summer. Dreamlike ambiance, yeah, that's a good way of calling it. Oh man, yeah, it's really well mixed too. I like that. It doesn't feel overly mixed. They like to keep their guitars a little, not raw. Well, yeah, kind of raw. It's like Japan mathcore, kind of a little. Yeah, kind of a little. Uh, yeah, I don't know where the line. I don't know where Japanese mathcore starts and stops anymore. Cause like so many people, it's just like it's dissolved into J rock, like it's everywhere now, and not as like an official genre. It's just like everywhere because not all of Yeti's stuff has got that little mathcore thing going on, but a good amount of it does. So that was nice. It was nice and chill and catchy still. So I like all these things. I'm in a good mood. How are you, chat? Um, okay. Starting track number 2, which is Kurau. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna get some metallic stuff in the background. Greetings from Mexico, Yeti fan here. Hey! Hola, buenos noches. Oh man. I'm only gonna speak in English, so hablo un poquito español. But I wanted to do a bilingual live stream for a while. That would be fun. But I feel like it would only be appropriate that I also learned Japanese, so I could do English, Spanish, and Japanese. Yeah, I wanted to do it because we have a lot of. Oh man, listen to this breakdown. Oh, this is interesting. But yeah, we have a lot of readers from Central and South America, and I have a background in Spanish. I speak Spanish when I'm around enough people who speak Spanish. So I wanted to try it one time, trying both, because it'd be good practice for engaging audiences of multiple languages, like, Japan, because we're on the internet. But this is like, I'm grooving now. Like, I got this. This is dope. It had like a nice breakdown and pickup. Like it had like a really cool. I like. Yeah, see, now we're back to like that mathcore kind of plucky chord strumming, and but like that hook had some dope distortion on it too. So. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. It's back. Like some subtle sound effects going on in the background. This is good. This is really good. There's a lot of subtleties that Yeti's been slowly adding in over time. Like they keep the same general vibe, it felt like in the beginning, but as I caught up on their discography from the last few years, I noticed they started adding in more subtleties in terms of like production and mixing and what they include in the background to support their songs. And at the same time, they took like a few notable risks in trying new things, and it worked out pretty well for them. You know, like those hooks aren't like all, you know, puppy dogs and rainbows. They're a little like groove and rock and kind of badass. Which they did start at their first like PV they put out was for EA, and like that was kind of the same way, but they dropped it for like, you know, for a lot of their releases after the first one. But then they brought it back a few mini albums back, and in addition to a lot of subtleties with arrangement, mixing, and now we have the end result, which is tracks like Kurau, which I think are like really good. It's really underrated. Yeah, that was really good. Sorry if I talked through a lot of that, but just kidding. I'm not sorry. I have to think out loud. Otherwise, I'll just sit there all confused. I'm like, oh my god, this is really good. Okay. Next up, we have Snow. I'm waking up a little bit, but it's like contentedly awake. I want bacon, but it's gonna be too late to go get bacon. I can at least go get beef jerky in between streams, I think. But okay, so Snow, starting in 3, 2, 1. I'll just say before we start, sorry, like that was a really, really good track from them. I don't want to gloss over that. Like that was really good. All right, Snow, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we're back to the happy stuff. I mean, it's all kind of happy. This one's bouncy. Ooh. Ooh. That's very catchy and again, but it was like, that's smart. That's smart. They pulled up, and it was like they could have like gone into like, you know, louder, more energetic, but they just got like way jazzier, groovier, or catchier, but went softer. And so now I'm just like tilting my head back and forth like this the whole time, as opposed to like bouncing up and down. It's a subtle thing, but that's nice. His voice, the vocalist voice, has gotten a lot better too. A lot of softness has replaced a lot of the, I don't know, squeaky rawness that he had at the start of this, I guess. It's just way more melodic than I remember, I guess. I like it. It's very nice. Sorry, I shouldn't sing out loud. They'll throw people off. I said it right after they sang that. Is is that like the Japanese equivalent of the millennial woes? Like the whoa whoa. You hear the songs? Ooh, listen to those drums. Listen to those drums and the subtle production effects. Again, I'm trying to call them out on the fly. It's hard. That was nice. You know they're good at being subtle when it's hard to call them out on the fly. It's not like they sat down and they're like, can you tell we heavily edited this right here? It's just like little put in here and here and here and here. It's like, wait a minute. Oh, that's nice. Oh. That is a nice guitar solo. Good. I'm glad he gets to show off a bit more. They need to show off a bit more if it doesn't break the vibe, because they're all very talented instrumental, like all that, like the guitarist, the bassist, the drummer. You've been able to see that from early on. It's really impressive how they've been able to tackle this light rock in so many different ways and keep it fresh and interesting. And I think part of that is that they are definitely above average, like talented for a Visual K group, for a Visual K band, which by nature of it being a Visual K band, aka a Japanese band, just on average, a lot of musicians from Japan are just like very well trained. It feels like that I run across. So it's already good, but definitely above the cut of even that. So Snow and Yuri are my favorite songs from this album. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, it's just very impressive so far. So the next track is going to be Shinra Bansho. I mean, I suppose I shouldn't be shocked. This is like what, their 7th mini album, 8th mini album. I don't remember off the top of my head, but they were doing mini albums / EPs, whatever you want to call them, way before it was a trend. It was a thing. So, all right. So we'll move on to Shinra Bansho, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. I almost want to say this reminds me of Radwimps to a degree right now, like this kind of intro. Oh man, this one's gonna be really slow. This one's gonna be the one that lullabies me to sleep on stream. Shinra Bansho is the PV track. Yeah, that's what I thought. It sounded familiar. I know I called it dreamlike ambience before, but I liken it to a wanderlust feeling. It's like a daydream, I think is the word you're looking for. It's very daydreamy. That's literally how I listen to Yeti, is I start daydreaming. Like what happens when I do. I'll be able to focus just enough to finish what I'm doing while it's playing in the background, and then I'll take like a 10-minute break where I'll just let the music play, and this is my literal exact stance or something like that. So it's a good time. I like the album art, by the way. It's my sister would dig this. She's very artsy. She does all kinds of paintings and stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely getting Radwim's vibes from those like kind of rapidly spoken slash sang parts. The funky kind of rhythm he's doing there, but then it's very much Yeti after that. But that's cool. I don't even know if Radwimps sounds like Radwimps anymore. I heard some weird stuff from their latest PVs, so I gotta go. I downloaded their album for Apple Music from Apple Music. I gotta go see what the hell is going on with them these days. Nice. That was an interesting hybrid. Well, I mean, that was like they a little bit of interesting experimentation there, but still, overall, the song itself is very much in Yeti's wheelhouse. But yeah, let's move on to Uray. I saw chat really likes Uray a lot. It seems like so. Okay, let's get going with this. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, those piano and the it's kind of like some throwback synth music there. Oh, this is nice. We got some oh, that's really good. Oh, who is this remind me of that does this pretty well? This is almost like Sleepyhead territory. I love it. But like the more organic indie-fied equivalent, you know. I just got those vibes. Wait, shit, I got a Spotify ad. Oh, I'm at 120 right now, if you need to skip ahead. But this is, or you can rewind the stream a little bit backwards to work around that. But timestamps up here, by the way, for anyone else who wants to know where I'm at. Oh, this is really catchy. It's making me smile, man. And that was really great falsetto too. Yeah, that's it. Whoever said Earth, Wind, and Fire earlier, that's a great comparison for this song. Yeah, that's fucking it, man. Good job. Juri Suzuki. Yeah, that's a great comparison. It's absolutely Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's really funny. I'll just send this to Winona and see if she picks it up too. Earth, Wind, and Yeti. Satoshi and Biki really like Earth, Wind, and Fire, so they have said this song has their influence. Awesome. That's cool to hear. By the way, for Jury and any other Yeti fans, I don't know. We've been trying to figure out where you guys all hide out at, because we know there's a fair amount of you, and they did the thing where they switched YouTube channels, and I think they lost a lot of momentum with that a few years back. But we do have a Discord. The link is in the description, and we have a channel for Yeti, and it's actually become very active. Most of the fans are very new, actually, like fans of they've become fans of similar bands. But if there's any longtime Yeti fans out there, I don't know about you guys. I've been listening to Yeti since off and on since 2013. Fell off for about 2 years, but should definitely go in there and check it out and meet everybody that's in there. That'd be cool to see because this band is very underrated. Oh, so they Earth, Wind, and Fire played at Nippon Budokan 2 years ago or so, and they attended that. That's fun. That's cool. Oh, it's really nice. It's really nice production, really nice arrangement. It was very subtle, so it's not like I was like, oh, this sounds like YMCA, but like, it's definitely influenced, perfectly influenced. That's a perfect example of having an influence without going overboard with it. So, all right, guys, last track. Fantasy. So we will go ahead and start that and close this one out. I like these. They're short. Short, sweet, and sleepy. I don't know. There's a better way to. They're short, sweet, and to the point. But and then the point is that you're like afterwards. So, all right. Fantasy starting in 3, 2, 1, go. This is already nice and sweet with the guitars. Am I the only one that also gets Renai circulation vibes? I'm not familiar with fourth opening. Is it an anime opening? Yeah, a lot of this soft K is actually not my main wheelhouse. It just takes a lot to impress me, and in that aspect, because every band does a ballad. So if you're gonna make a career off of it, you better impress my easily distracted ass. And Yeti's one of those bands. It's very impressive. On Yurei, I mean. No, I meant I'm not sure what Red Knight circulation is. I'm seeing it's an anime opening, and that's another thing. Is like I'm picky about the anime openings because there's so many of them. So I'm only familiar with ones I really like. Like there's really popular. I wouldn't be shocked if this is like a really popular one, and I'm just completely have no idea what it is. Because I get bombarded with that trend too in Visual K with the jaywalk, as we call it, song style. So ballads and anime openings I'm really picky about. It doesn't impress me if you just by default use the trope that every band does. So you got to really impress me. But Yeti really is impressive about it, and they're smart about it. So we've always enjoyed them for that. Man, this one's really gonna put me to sleep though. It's really soft and sweet and all that. I'm just like in a daze of like soft K, soft K, soft K. Yeah, I really like the it is a distortion that's usually associated with mathcore, but like that kind of plucky distortion they've got on the chords. I think they're using that a bit more this album. They've always used it, but you've got a good balance there. But using it the ways they did and as often as they did, I think it's pretty solid. Another nice guitar solo. Dun, dun. There's one piano key. It's very nice. The guitar tone is great. I don't know what it is. A lot of Japanese bands, not just VK bands, have this. Not just the math rock. Yeah, I need to get another artist on here that like Shola Aurora, who can explain that to me, because I want to know what that is. Because I just associate it with math rock because a lot of times it not devolves, but like it eventually just this guitars like that, they will just turn into math rock, like the Oral Cigarettes or Usoto Chameleon, bands like that. They just kind of. But it is used everywhere now, so that really is the sound that it's being used everywhere, and it's a really cool sound. So. I think Fantasy is a sweet Yeti style ballad. It reminds me of If from their fourth mini album. What does If sound like again? Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I remember now. Took a second there. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for listening along with me. Hit a like and share this around with any other friends that that are into Yeti, and hitting the like, sharing it around, get more eyes on it, helps get more people's eyes on Yeti. And if again, their album is in the description. If you or our article with all of the links to where to get the album is in the description. If you want to get a physical copy, or just figure out where to buy it, get rid of the Spotify ads, or like someone had on here, or whatever. But yeah, thanks for listening, guys. I'll check back in about 15 minutes, and we will do Grimoire next. So peace out, guys. Don't fall asleep in between, and I promise I won't either. So